Hi Soul family, this is LaTonya with Sagii Soul. Thank you so much for tuning in to your reading. This reading will be from June the 9th until roughly June the 22nd. I did start with Gemini because it's Gemini season. Now I'm on to Scorpio. Scorpio, before I get started, let me say thank you. To all of my old subscribers, I really appreciate you. Thank you to my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. So family, thank you for the shares, the likes, the dislikes, the emails, the comments. It's all energy. Thank you so much for sharing your comments, leaving your personal stories, because of course you help to heal others who are going through the same situations, similar situations, and those who will be coming up behind the energy. So Scorpio, this is the same year, new month. And so I would like to read your horoscope for the month of June, Scorpio. And it reads, you may be feeling pressure to perform. Accept help when it's offered. Although you may get satisfaction from persevering, in the end, people only looked at the finished product and not the blood, sweat, and tears it took to do the thing. Challenging days have already passed. They were the 6th, 7th, and 8th, and your rewarding days are the 20th and the 21st. So that's interesting, Scorpio. People only look at the end result. They don't look at the blood, sweat, and tears, right? It's almost like with the pandemic, looking at your passions and the work that you do, the things that really bring you joy and happiness, right? Because it's not always about the money, material things, the cars, the places, the clothes, the jewelry, houses, because that's stuff. The whole purpose is being happy within the inside, right? Because after a while, playing with all those toys and having all that stuff, there's no love, there's no connection, there's no happiness. That's a lonely life, right? But you have stuff, you have money, but you're not being spiritually led or spiritually filled or knowing what your true purpose is on this earth. Because when you were reincarnated into this earth, there was a purpose, something that you said you would give back to the earth. And actually in the book of Romans 12, chapter 12, verses 6 through 7, it discusses that. It's a humble service in the body of Christ. And verse 6 reads, 6 and 7, we have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. If your gift is prophesying, then prophesy in accordance with your faith. If it is serving, then serve. It is teaching, then teach. If it is to encourage, then give encouragement. If it is giving, then give generously. If it is to lead, do it diligently. And if it is to show mercy, do it cheerfully. That's what it's all about. Figuring out what your niche is in this earth, what you should be giving back to this earth, because that's going to fulfill you. Whether it's teaching others, whether it's being a school teacher, a professor in college, a spiritual teacher, whether it's being a leader in your own business, Scorpio, or you're employing others, giving you the ultimate gratification over your life, how you spend your hours, how you spend your vacation, when you go into work, when you don't work, right? Figuring out what those gifts are and what's going to make you happy. The pandemic was that perfect time to have that aha or awakening moment. This will not probably resonate with everyone, but maybe it should, maybe hopefully it will. Maybe just 5%, 1%, maybe 1 or 2 people. Whoever is meant to hear it the most. Continue to check your moon sign, rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter. Everything in your birth chart to make up who you are. I think that's it, Scorpio. So I've already set my intentions, and I've already set my prayer off camera. Let's come on down. Let's get into the pre-shuffle. So bear with me. I have to scoot some things around here. Okay. Let's see. I'm outside on my deck, so it might get a little noisy. You may hear airplanes and fast cars, birds chirping, kids playing, lawns being mowed, all that good stuff. One more shuffle. Let's cut the deck. Scorpio. The Page of Swords. Who are you watching, Scorpio? Or someone's watching you. You also have the Tower, Major Arcana in the reverse. You also have Three of Pentacles in the upright. You also have Eight of Cups in the reverse. You also have Five of Swords in the upright. You also have the Chariot, Major Arcana in the reverse. You also have the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana in the reverse. Let's see if I can situate this a little better. Alright, Soul Family, I think that's the best I can get it. Scorpio, your focus. Page of Swords. In the upright. Oh, I know, with the Page of Swords, this is someone who is focused on you. This is someone who is watching you. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Someone who has their eye on you, Scorpio. They can also be gossiping, driving past your home, driving past your place of work, inquiring about you to others. And you also have the Five of Swords. As you can see, this is winning at all costs. This is getting away. Almost like leaving a few secrets or situations behind. Running with the wolves, because as you can see, this wolf is looking back like, are you coming? Are you going to be with us? Are you going to continue the deception and the lies and the destruction? And you also have the Chariot, Major Arcana in the reverse. Now in the upright, the Chariot is overcoming obstacles. It is achieving goals, and it's coming in fast and steady with truth and clarity. But in the reverse, staying stuck and stagnant. And you also have the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana in the reverse. On the upright, the wheel is karmic lessons learned, moving on to the next lesson in life. Whether this is receiving Dharma or whether this is receiving karma. And in the reverse, going back to old situations, situationships, people, places, things, jobs, careers that no longer serve us. Not closing the door, not slamming the door shut. And for some of you, you'll have to redo the lesson. And you also have the Tower, Major Arcana in the reverse. Now in the upright, the Tower is what was built on a faulty foundation. Well, the Divine has a way of revealing all those secrets and all those details and throwing everyone out and tearing the Tower down. And in the reverse, this is trying to avoid that Tower. This is trying to hold on to whatever deception, person, situation, thing that we don't want to let go of, but eventually we know. Sometimes that Tower is for our greater good. And you also have the Three of Pentacles. As you can see with this Three of Pentacles, it's giving to others. This is almost not even like a work situation. This is being in a field with abundance and apples and money, right? Almost like involving others in our money, whether it's work situations, whether it's group situations. But for some of you, there's a little squirrel here, almost like this person here has a attachment. For some of you, this could be 3 or 4 people attached to your money, and for some of you, this could be a situationship where you created a little one here that's going to be forever attached to your money. And you also have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Now in the upright, the Eight of Cups is walking away. As you can see, this person stacked up 6 cups very neatly. Those cups they're done with. Those jobs, those careers, those people, those friends, those family members, those exes, they're done with those 6 cups. They have 1 cup that they're thinking about. They're looking at it. In the wee hours in the morning, they're thinking about this cup. In the early morning and the late night. And the other cup is pretty much knocked over, but this 1 cup, it's almost like they can't walk away from it. And then reverse, not wanting to walk away. or for some, unable to walk away. Scorpio, on the board, you have swords. Air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You also have pentacles, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. You also have cups, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You also have the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius. You also have the Chariot, which for me as a reader, Cancer, and the Tower, Aries. So Scorpio, the only love card or cups we have is the 8 of Cups in the reverse, and that's just wanting to stay. But I don't see any soulmate cups or fond memory cups or true love cups or lovers or Interesting. This man is really looking at me, Scorpio. I think this is some of you here. We're talking energy. Usually the 5 of Swords, the majority of the swords are being held, I believe, in most of the cards, but this person is running with 2 swords. Almost like a 3 of Swords energy, where there's been betrayal, heartbreak, manipulation, trap, blackmail, anything, right? And this person is trying to get away. And these wolves are looking like, are you coming? Don't worry about this person. Are you coming? Follow us. That person did this, that person did that. At least that's what you told us. It's almost like others being involved in your business. So much so that somebody's watching you, Scorpio. Someone's taking tabs. Someone's studying you. Someone's looking at the details. This Page of Sword has a very large sword. This Page of Sword, their sword is like combined all 5 of your swords. It's almost like someone who stands in their truth or clarity, and they know all about you, Scorpio. For some of you, this could be your other half, some type of soulmate connection, karmic soulmate or divine soulmate, what have you, but this person is watching you from afar, or maybe even on the spiritual plane, but we do have the Chariot in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This is trying to leave things behind, people, places, or situations, but it's not doing it the right way. This is trying to avoid others, ignore others, close the window or close the doors on others, but it's not doing it in the right way. Almost like we're leaving things behind to run with the pack, run with the group, but we're leaving these swords behind so that we can maybe return or come back. This is possibly why the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. For some of you, you've gone through cycles and cycles and cycles again of going back to someone who is deceptive. They lie, they cheat, they betray you, they steal your money, your time, and energy. But you look back. And for some of you, you not only look back, but you go back. And we have the Tower in the reverse. This is trying to avoid the inevitable. This is trying to avoid the hard conversations. This is trying to avoid cutting off what you no longer serves you. For some of you, you're stuck in karmic situations, karmic jobs, karmic families, things that no longer serve you. And you keep going back for disappointment. You keep going back for betrayal. You keep going back for drama and chaos. You keep going back to be lied and cheated on. And eventually this Tower is going to be in the upright. The divine keeps giving you time and time again to get it right. And eventually they're going to come in and flip this Tower over. For other of you, you're giving to others. You're giving to others. You're involving others in your time, energy, and money. For some of you, you're holding on to one person. Maybe you have a karmic relationship or children with, but there's no love there because there's no cups on the board that are meaningful cups. So you're deciding to give energy and time to someone else while you're keeping your karmic partner, or you're keeping your karmic spouse, or you're keeping this karmic job, career, or even family, or any type of relationship dynamics. Again. In the upright, this is looking at that cup. Can I make it work? Can I make the one that spilled over work? Or do I move forward and work on a new cup? The cup that I never touched. The cup that is still standing in the upright. Or do I continue to work on this spilled milk? This rotten situation, this rotten relationship, this thing that keeps me stuck mentally. In the reverse, it's almost like that. Looking back and looking at spilled milk. Scorpio, this person may be a soulmate, but they're probably a karmic soulmate. Because I have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse. Two major arcana cards that talks about moving forward in life. Moving forward in new opportunities, careers, skill sets, being your own boss. Loving yourself when no one else does. Respecting yourself, giving yourself self-worth when no one else does. These are two cards that are in the reverse. Keeping yourself stuck with karmic people, karmic places, karmic spouses, karmic baby mamas, karmic baby fathers. People who have served their purpose, and it is for you to move on. Because you'll get a certain way in life, but if you bring them with you, your finances are going to be stuck. And you're going to have towers eventually, many towers, until Divine steps in and gives you that one big tower when you won't let go. For some of you, it could be 10 years, 7 years. The Wheel of Fortune is 10 on this card, and the Chariot is 7. 7 to 10 years stuck in cycles, repeating the same thing over and over and over again. Dealing with the same situations in the same relationship over and over and over again. So you have the Direction Guardian. Choose your path. It's almost like this person is watching you. Their sword is bigger than everyone else's sword. Maybe this person is even praying for you, hoping that you'll see the light. Or this could even be the karmic person, right? This big sword, the secrets that they keep, the gossip that they spread. You'll have to discern your own situation, right? But the Direction Guardian, choose your own path. And you also have the Sage. Be devoted and committed to your journey in life. You're wise, you're a Scorpio, you're death and rebirth. Right? That's what it's all about. When something happened, being able to shed that skin, let things go, and move to a new direction. Scorpio, this is your reading from June the 8th to June the 22nd. Please subscribe, like, share, and of course comment. And thank you so much for tuning in to Sagii Soul. And from one soul to another soul. I love you so, family. Have a good week.